CBS 4 weather with Chief Meteorologist Craig Setzer.
Well, quite the stormy afternoon. Had some rain, of course, around the area this morning, but it has really turned into a stormy afternoon. The good news is that this big line of storms is now pushing out of the areas that were really hit hard this afternoon. You can see the whole line gradually working its way to the east. The downside is that this line, or some portion of it, is going to try to come back over us later tonight and tomorrow, because this is part of this first front that has settled into the area. But now the pressure from the wind out of the southeast is going to push it back, and typically fronts have thunderstorms or rain associated with them, and that may be the case later tonight. But in the meantime, we are looking better now. You can see things have cleared out downtown Miami. Things also have let up in terms of rainfall on the beaches there. Flood warning doesn't remain in effect until 7 o'clock for these areas that were really hit hard, so there's still going to be some residual flooding as we go to the evening, and even farther to the south and southwest in Miami-Dade, things are quiet for the moment. In Broward, activity is picking up. This big line has tried to work its way to the north now. There's been a lot of development over western Broward into northwest Broward. These are heavy downpours. They're going to be slow movers. And as we go through the evening, this is going to be the area where we are going to see some gusty winds, as well as possibly some street flooding. And finally, in the Keys, looking pretty good. A few showers around, more coming up across the straits. Here's our Keys camera this evening, where sun has already set. It's 77 in Miami, 75 Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, 72 in Key West. Sticking the scale way up there. It's a 7 east-northeast breeze, 1.25 inch rain at MIA. MIA was just kind of on the west side of those heaviest downpours. Mid-80s again today, mid to upper 80s in the coming days until we get to the weekend in rainfall amounts. Much of the area picking up at least a little bit, but 1.25 inches at MIA and 1.5 inches coming in at Homestead. And temperatures right now, everybody's in the 70s, in some spots a bit rain cooled. There's a satellite loop through the day today. The showers coming through this morning and the thunderstorms blowing up this afternoon. The bigger picture showing that this clump of moisture down here that's associated with that front, it is going to be pushing back our way later tonight and tomorrow. So during the morning hours, our best chance for storms, and then things improve. Just warm and humid for Wednesday evening. Thursday looking warm and humid, Friday looking warm and humid, and then finally Friday night, here comes the cold front that will sweep all that moisture out and finally drop temperatures. Not this cold though. It's cold in the Midwest still and through the plains, but nobody's below zero presently. It's not really warmer, it's just not as cold. Here's our forecast for tonight. Evening storms fading out. It's going to take a little while longer in Broward, and then later on tonight the storms will try to move back in. A low near 74. Tomorrow, as the storms are moving back to the west, mainly morning storms, the storms will move inland, and a high temperature near 84. On the water, wind southeast at 15 to 20, seas running 2 to 4 feet. Moderate chop on the bays and taking us through the rest of the week. Pretty warm, pretty humid, and then not so bad over the weekend. A refreshing change. Back to you.